Hey folks, my name is Jeff Jolly and I'm the Southern Lake Huron Unit Manager for DNR Fisheries. As a bit of a preview of the type of things we'll be talking about at the upcoming Conversations in Coffee, I'll share a little snippet that pertains to my area, namely the Saginaw River and some of its tributaries. In this area, we have multiple types of restrictions, including complete fishing closures, walleye closures, and gear restrictions. We understand these rules can be confusing to interpret, so let me try to explain those in a little bit more detail. During this time, you cannot target or harvest walleye or other game fish. If you happen to catch one, it needs to be immediately released to the water. So now that leaves a bunch of areas that you might want to fish for other legal species like perch, suckers, or catfish. In these areas, we have specialized gear restrictions, and the gear restrictions are meant to minimize the accidental catch of walleye. The areas that this applies to are the Cauquelin River from the mouth to the Euclid Avenue Bridge, and remember that upstream of the Euclid Avenue Bridge, it's closed. The Saginaw River and all of its tributaries in Saginaw County, including the Cass River, the Flint, the Shiawassee, the Bad, and the Tittabawassee rivers. It also applies to the Tittabawassee, Pine, and Chippewa rivers in Midland County, and also the Flint River in Genesee County upstream to the Holloway Dam. But as you can see, you can fish legally in the Shiawassee River as long as you're in Shiawassee County, which is down off the bottom of the map, and or for example, the Cass River in Tuscola County. Be sure to consult pages 28 to 31 in their 2020 Michigan Fishing Guide and check the regulations on the specific area that you want to fish. We have an example here shown in the image of Bay County on the lower left. One regulation we get a lot of questions about is the gear restriction we have on the Saginaw River and its tributaries in most of Saginaw County. You may use natural cut baits on a single pointed hook, so no treble hooks, and with no more than 1/2 inch between the point and the shank. Weights may not be attached to the hooks. Hooks may not be directly attached to the main line. A weighted dropper line is allowed that is at least 3 inches long, and no beads, spinners, or reflectors may be attached to the line within 6 inches of any hook. So here you're looking at a couple of images of illegal gear setups. The image on the left is illegal because the beads are too close to the hooks. They're within 6 inches. The image on the right, the hooks are attached directly to the main line, which is also not allowed. The next slide shows two different setups that are fully acceptable. In the picture on the left, the hooks are attached by leads from the main line. Cut bait is used on a single hook, and there is a weighted dropper at the end of the line. The image on the right is very similar, and the hooks are not attached directly to the main line. There is a single weighted dropper, and no beads or spinners are on the rig. If you have more questions about these regulations, please join us for our Conversations in Coffee event. Finally, please answer the survey question, and we will share the results at the Conversations in Coffee event.